Here in South America, the seasons are the reverse of the seasons in North America. And so because we have both South Americans and North Americans coming to school here, we never really know what to call the semesters. The issue is complicated even further by the fact that here in Cajamarca there are only 2 seasons. The rainy season starting in January is the heaviest, and it goes through more or less April or May, and then the dry season begins. And the dry season goes from about May through October, and then it begins to slowly rain again until the end of the year when it's the heaviest. And so we've affectionately called this semester the dry semester. Nevertheless, I still believe the Lord wants to pour out His Spirit this semester. It said of Jesus in Isaiah chapter 53, verse 2, "For He grew up before Him like a young plant and like a root out of dry ground." See, He was a root, He was life, but in the midst of dryness, and that's what we hope for this semester as well. During this season of our school year, there are fewer students who are usually here. Right now, there are only 7 students. This is sad on one hand in that there's just not many people on campus, but on the other hand, it's a blessing in that it provides a few more intimate moments with our students and also the ability to spend a little bit more time with our teachers that are visiting us to teach classes. When I first knew Marquitos, he had black hair, he was single, and he was living in a tiny little closet room in the Bible college. And I got to watch him get married, and now to have him come up here and teach a class with his son, who's now 5 or 6 years old, was a real sweet blessing. I'm standing here in our newly constructed coffee shop, which was built by Calvary Chapel, Fort Bragg in Fort Bragg, California. Thank you guys so much. And since that time, we've had 2 mission teams here. One was a heavy-duty construction team from St. Petersburg, Florida. We went ahead and decided to put them on our 2nd floor to focus on doing the tile and some of the framing and drywalling, and they just got a ton accomplished. I also got the chance to translate for a good old friend who I never expected to be on the team. His name was Patrick, and he shared at our Sunday night service. Overlapping that team and coming next was a massive youth team from Calvary Chapel, Orlando, Florida. And they did our playground area. They filled it with sand, built the fence. They did a great job. They did a number of outreach events, including park outreaches and an orphanage outreach and an outreach outdoors in our animal market. So one of the bigger blessings of having the Orlando team down was right when they were all leaving, a bunch of the leadership on the team laid their hands on me and they prayed over me. And so the churches in the area were really blessed, and the team I think was really blessed as well. The second to the last day that team was here, our well basically caved. Muddy. We had these guys out for the last week trying to suck all the sand out of the bottom of the well, and when they pulled their tubes up, 5 meters of sand poured back into the well. And so now we believe the Lord's led us to dig a new well. Yeah! I want to ask everybody to pray for this guy. His name is Santos, and he's going to be at the bottom of a very dark hole over the next month digging our new well.